It came out of nowhere. You see the guy sitting next to me. I am really not happy about this. His name is Richard T. He's
That's chef to you, okay?
sorry. His name is Chef Richard T. He owns. For those out there that don't know, he owns Bistro Nola in the West Island. Let me say something about this before we even start. Literally some of the best food in the city. One of the best kept secrets in the city because it's kind of off the island. But if you do make it there,
It's on the island. It's on the island.
it's on the island. It's just on the West Island. So to those of us downtown, we don't really
Don't make
consider
it sound
we
like
don't
it's
consider
not
that.
far. It's 20 minutes west of here.
Why are you hollering, sir?
Not hollering.
So it's 20 minutes away from here. It's on the West Island, and it has some of the best soul food in the city. And we're talking real soul food. He actually goes down to like New Orleans and Chicago and comes back and then gives you grits.
I do what I
and
gotta do,
shrimp.
man.
I'm not taking it away from you. You're
I do
maybe
what I gotta do.
you're one of the, if not one of the best chefs in the city. Okay,
Well,
is that all right?
I didn't come down here to talk about food. You've been dodging me about our Cowboy.
No. You said it right the first time. No. That was a Freudian, B.
No,
That was a Freudian. I said it before we came online.
I came down here for clarity.
You're a
Our
you're a
Cowboys.
Kaino. You're
Our
a cowboy in
Cowboys.
name only. You're a Kaino.
Oh man, Daryl, man,
Excuse me, Guru here, please.
tell me something.
Anything you would like to hear, sir.
What do the Habs and Dallas have in common?
They both won the Super Bowl and Stanley Cup in '93.
I was going to tell you.
Feel me?
I was going to tell you longevity.
Same thing, '93.
Longevity
Absolutely.
of being
And historically great at what they do.
Of being non-relevant for a very long period of time. The only team that is more non-relevant or sporting organization than Dallas and the Habs are the Maple Leafs.
Oh, no. Well, they're an exercise of futility. That's not the same thing.
The Toronto Maple Leafs.
No, that's an exercise of futility.
Wow.
They have no idea what's going on. Let me ask you a question, though.
Shoot.
Why do you still consider yourself a Dallas Cowboy?
Because I'm real.
Real about what?
I'm real. I keep it 100%.
You know what? This is bothering me.
They're not relevant right now.
Who's not relevant?
They haven't been relevant for years, just like the Habs haven't been relevant for years. And you need to get real about this thing. I'm not saying you can't be a Dallas Cowboy fan, but at the start of every season, you think they're winning the Super Bowl.
Wait a minute. Excuse me. When you're a good man, you're taught by a good woman, which is usually your mother.
Oh, Lord, have mercy.
May I finish?
Where's Ryan Weeks
No, sure.
and Gary Scotland?
Hopefully they're at work. Somewhere you should be right now. Now listen.
I'm
You're
listening.
usually taught by a good woman to always believe in who you are and the people that you care for. So when the season starts, if you're not supposed to understand that you're supposed to make it to the big show, why are you here? Who do you think I am? Do you think I'm Ryan Weeks? Do you think I'm Susie Perch? Do you think I'm Randy McDowell?
I love.
Do you think I'm Alistair? I see you, Alistair. I'm not you.
I love when you just put.
Wait, what do you think? I'm Bayesian?
I love when you put your neck on the line. Every single year
That's right.
for the last 15 years.
That's right. Plus.
They have not been relevant.
Here's the thing. In your heart, which is why there's no blue and silver in your whole body, B. In fact, that ain't even silver here. That's blonde. You can't tell on this guy. I'm looking at a blonde man. How you going to be 80 years old, black and blonde?
You know what is disturbing? You are so delusional for someone who really knows sports that you
Facts.
could actually sit here at the start of every season and think that those Cowboys are going to win a championship.
That's what we do.
No. That's called delusion. You're delusional.
So, okay, let me ask you a question.
Yes.
If you don't believe in who you are and what you have in front of you, what do you believe in? Some people call that loyalty. You know what? The ladies call that loyalty. And that's why the ladies know a good man.
Oh, my Lord. This guy. I really have to come down here to check you because you've been dodging.
First of all, you could listen. I will
Dodging.
Listen, check. We can go on the ice. Or we can go to a bank.
Do you know what you should
You
do?
couldn't check me with a pen, B. Check who?
Do you know what you should actually do in regards to our Cowboys?
Don't say our.
Is at the start of each season, you should predict how many games you think they're going to win. Because we can't talk Super Bowl.
We did it this year.
Yeah, but you need to predict.
I said 10 plus. 10 plus. 10 plus. 10 plus.
So
10 plus.
What is 10 plus?
Over 10 games. The over-under? Over 10 games for the Cowboys this year. And they're on their way. By the way, 2-1. You feel me? 2-1.
With the backup QB.
That's right. And what's the problem, man? People get hurt. Nobody gets hurt. Nobody gets hurt in your life?
Wait till prime time comes back. And I shouldn't even use, sorry, Dion, forgive me, because I can't equate prime time with Dak Prescott.
Why do you hate the ones you're supposed to love? I could have never grown up in your house as your child.
I love
because I'd never been good enough for anything. You're not good enough.
You know, Daryl?
You stole second base. No, you should have stole third.
Daryl?
Guru, please.
Daryl, you're like the father that has the demon seed kid that always says the kid can do no wrong. And that is your Dallas Cowboys.
Because it's true.
You know very well for the last 10 years that they were not Super Bowl contenders.
How do I know that?
How
do I know that there's not a conspiracy in the league to hold me down? You don't live in a world with the way, man. My bad.
Because short of injuries or some apocalyptic event, they were not
slave trade.
They were not going to the Super Bowl, and you know this
Tuskegee experiment.
You know this deep down in your heart.
Contra,
but delusion sets in.
Critical race thinking.
If you want to call it that.
Let me
call it delusion.
Let me explain something to you, my friend. If I'm delusional, then let me sleep. Let me bask in the dreams of the Dallas Cowboys. As I search forward in my quest to become a Super Bowl champion, I will not deny the strength and love inside of me, and thine eye shall see that thou art a cowboy.
Why are you yelling?
Shakespeare said that, not me.
The only thing legit that's happening right now is that this guy actually has a legit studio. I wish I could say the same thing about the Dallas Cowboys being legit contenders.
Can I say something to you, man?
You could say a lot of things.
What is going on this fall at Bistro Nola? What is the focus of the menu this fall?
The focus is consistency.
I like that.
Consistency. And we look forward to spring of 2023 when we can get back to doing what we were doing before COVID. Being innovative,
yes,
having fun with food, attempting to relaunch brunch,
yes,
and get back into our bag.
Now tell everybody about the menu that doesn't know the menu right now, my man. Tell them what they should expect if they come to Bistro Nola.
Right now, the standard fare, man. Shrimp and grits, shrimp creole, jambalaya, catfish, gumbo, hush puppies, crab cakes, braised short rib, smoked brisket.
Are you listening to this?
Jambalaya balls, which are, our version of arancini.
Are you people listening? Are you people listening to this? If you're not, give them the address.
3669 Boulevard St. John, DDO, Quebec.
That's where you want to be, people.
www.bistronola.com for takeout, pickup, or make your reservation and come and dine inside.
Now, can they expect to see you there? Are you there as well?
I'm there.
All right. So I'm telling you right now, go there, right? And ask for Chef Richard T. And tell him that if you saw him on Brother Stock Ball, he's going to give you 10% off. Yeah! Whoa! I just laid it down for you, people.
That 10% will happen if your Cowboys win the Super Bowl. So I'm not worried about that happening anytime soon. Gary, Ryan, talk to your boy. Please, when you see this, talk.
You see what happens when you try to help out your people? You come, you make sure everybody goes to the restaurant to get the best food in the city. You tolerate them every single day of your life that you have to hear their lips flap, and they're not even your boys.
And to my fellow brothers out there, you need to check him. You need to actually come down here, sit beside him, and give him the business.
Wow!
Like I just did.
If you
don't let this guy hide behind the mic and the camera.
Who's hiding? I'm here, B. I dare anybody to get in my grill piece. Bring it.
I had to come find you.
You got to bring something inside you if you want to deal with these lips.
I had to.
These lips are special, but you know that, ladies.
Where am I supposed to look? Over here, right? Because I'm not like you. You're all Hollywood and stuff. Oh. I'm looking into the camera and saying, "You guys need to get down here. We need an intervention. That's what we actually need an intervention.
Wouldn't be
We
the
need,
first.
we need to hit him up at the start of the season and have an intervention and have him change his game, because it always starts off like this. There's no happy endings here with Mr. Brothers Talk Football. He starts off happy at the beginning of the season, and somewhere he notices the train wreck. I don't agree with Stephen A. I don't agree with Stephen A. Smith for a lot of things.
Stephen B. Smith.
Stephen A. Smith.
B. Smith.
But
He'd be screaming. He'd be stupid. He'd be dumb.
No,
he'd be wrong. He'd be absent. He'd be hairless.
When's the last time he's been wrong about your Cowboys?
No, okay, his whole shtick is done. Like, okay, we get it. It's been like 20 years. It's the only thing you do every year. The Cowboys, okay, we get it. Like,
kind of sounds.
Change the shtick. Change the shtick.
So when are you going to change your shtick?
I don't have shtick. I have a Dallas Cowboy football team. That's the greatest football team in the history of the N, the F, and the L.
I have to give you credit. Your Jerry Jones skit was original.
I'm just saying, man.
I didn't even need a drink to swallow that.
I can call him right now.
That was just pure humor. We need to talk to Just for Laughs and actually use that skit.
A lot of people don't talk to their franchise owners. It's not my fault that I have a personal.
Randy, you need to come down here and sit beside this guy also. He's calling on all these people.
Talking about loud.
No one's louder than you.
Excuse me.
Or you don't like competition.
Everybody who knows me knows I am shy and quiet.
You're what?
I'm shy and quiet.
Outside of your studio.
By the way,
yes.
I think I can say this because we're going to work on something. We're going to start working on something for the D-Love experience this fall.
The what experience?
The D-Love experience.
And what's the D-Love experience?
My radio broadcast and my radio station. We're going to work on it.
Can I ask you a question? Why is it called D-Love?
Well, anybody who knows me knows my name has been D-Love since I was 7 years old, given to me by the very beautiful and wonderful Michael McLean in grade 7. I won't tell you why. But it's actually short for...
Rest in peace.
Exactly. It's actually short for Dr. Love, and I want to get into it.
Dr. Love?
But the ones who know.
You better give some love to your Cowboys.
And with that, I'm getting rid of him because I'm done with this. This has been...
Peace out, people. I've accomplished what I wanted to accomplish, hunted this brother down to call him out on his Monday night nonsense. Are you on this Monday night?
I am on this Monday night, and I'll be on this weekend as well. And you can follow me on Spotify, iTunes, Amazon Music, iHeartRadio, wherever you listen to your favorite broadcast. Listen to Brothers Talk Ball. We are on 4 times a week starting this weekend.
I was just going to ask you if that was only related to music, but you're talking ball.
I'm what they call well-rounded, brother. You know what I'm saying? Don't be one-dimensional, people. And you're not one-dimensional. You're special. Get up today. Go figure out what you want to do in life. If you're not doing it, go do what your passion is. You know why? You're worth it. Just like his gumbo. Just like his shrimp and grits. His personality? Maybe not. But his food? 100%.
Peace out, people.
Have a good one, people. We'll see you this weekend, Brothers Talk Ball. This has been, hopefully, the last of a rare moment.